This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. In our national COVID-19 update, COVID cases in country now stand at 8,021, with health officials report of 17 cases reported over a 2-day period. On Tuesday, January 12th, 7 cases were confirmed, all 7 here in the capital. And for Wednesday, January 13th, 10 cases were confirmed, 6 on New Providence and 4 on Grand Bahama. These cases were confirmed following a total of 461 tests over the 2 days. 3 were repeat tests and 5 results are inconclusive. Active cases now stand at 1,287 as a total of 176 have recovered. Recovered cases now tally at 6,507. Of the cases that remain active, 6 are in hospital, an increase of 2 since Monday. They are all considered moderately ill. 55,753 tests have been completed to date. The country's COVID-19 death toll remains at 175. The Caribbean community, CARACOM, on the 12th of January issued a statement expressing deep disappointment and concern regarding actions taken by Venezuela pertaining to its long-term border dispute with Guyana, including intimations of the creation of a strategic area of national development called Territory for the Development of the Atlantic Facade. In a statement released this afternoon, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the Bahamas joined CARACOM in standing in solidarity with Guyana and repudiating all acts of aggression by Venezuela against Guyana and fully supporting the judicial process underway at the International Court of Justice on the dispute. Well, there's no doubt the pandemic has thrown off many plans across the globe. The same goes for the judiciary, which Chief Justice Sir Brian Morey yesterday said COVID-19 delayed the implementation of projects. He also called for issues on the juvenile court to be addressed.
The fact of the matter is, we have to do better in the juvenile court. There are systemic, institutional issues. There are administrative issues, there are personnel issues, there are legislative issues. And it is my intention to focus on the juvenile court in order to address some of these matters. There is a significant backlog which has to be addressed. It is very possible that I will appoint a second juvenile court for a period of time.
The Chief Justice adds that this court deals with the future of the country, and he has indicated to the court's presiding magistrate in that court that he intends to work with her and the chief magistrate during the first quarter of this year. He also informed Attorney General Carl Bethel that he will be approaching him with regard to proposed legislative changes. The conviction rate last year increased to nearly 90%. That's up nearly 10% compared to how the figures stacked up in 2019. And despite the challenges presented by COVID-19, Attorney General Carl Bethel revealing as much during his address yesterday at the opening of the legal year.
But I trust that the DPP will continue to exercise his wisdom and sound judgment to ensure that the gains of his prosecutors in 2020 will be repeated, if not exceeded, in 2021.
The AG added that 18 nols prosequi were entered in 2020, 3 with respect to deceased defendants. Mr. Bethel also revealed that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has also implemented a fully digital case management system for the first time with its bespoke program written by Bahamian technical experts called Digital Court Calendars. The system was designed by former Police Superintendent Teresa Hanna with the assistance of a, quote, young technical genius, as he calls him, named Anthony Roll. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.